I'm Amanda, and I'm here to show you how to pack a vacation of fun in just a few days. On this episode of Weekend Getaways, I'll take you to a cozy hotel in historic Browns Edition, show you how to soar across the city and get some aerial views of the falls, and where to go to see the city in bloom. I'll show you where they're making homemade soups from scratch, and take you to a neighborhood restaurant where they're using local organic ingredients. Stick with us and I'll show you some great ideas of where to stay, what to do, and where to eat. All that's coming up on this episode of Weekend Getaways. Hi, I'm Amanda Reichard, and today on Weekend Getaways, we're in Eastern Washington checking out the city of Spokane. Right along the border between Washington and Idaho, it's a scenic town on the rise, with historic buildings and a natural wonder winding through the city. Today, I'll show you some great ways to enjoy the sights, including soaring above the falls and seeing the city in bloom. We'll be right back with Weekend Getaways. Spokane is a city on the rise and is quickly becoming a hot spot to visit, bringing in travelers from across the globe. Located in the northeastern part of the state, it's easy access for many Northwest locations and is centrally located for lots of outdoor activities. Spokane is known for its historic architecture. On your trip, why not stay in one of those buildings? We scoped out just the place. A historic mansion with charm and a story. This is the 1899 house, Bed and Breakfast. Staying true to the architectural integrity with the original Victorian style from the turn of the century, and just minutes from downtown Spokane, this Bed and Breakfast is truly unique. This historic mansion is located at 1728 West 1st Avenue in Browns Edition and has so many ties to the past, it makes it an extraordinary place to stay. One of my favorite things about the 1899 house is that it's like having your own apartment. The spacious suites will make you feel like you're right at home, letting you experience life as a local. With Louis, the owner of the 1899 house. So Louis, can you tell me a little bit about the history of the 1899 house?
The place was built in 1899 for the 10th mayor of Spokane, Edward Lewis, and his wife Dora Powell, with their 5 children. They were here until about 1915, I believe, and then it was taken over by the daughter and her husband, James Rigby. And in 1954, it was sold, and they, after World War II, they turned this place into 5 apartments. So when we bought the place back in 2002, I took those 5 apartments and, basically started making a bed and breakfast out of it, and that's what we are today.
So what makes staying at the 1899 house so unique?
The place itself, the location. This is a walking neighborhood. You can just walk right down the street. You have 5 different places to eat. You'll walk to downtown as well. You have a museum down the street. This is, the oldest neighborhood in Spokane. Lots to do in this whole region, whether it's summer or winter. So this is the 1899 house. Is a great place to stay.
That's fantastic. It's really a home away from home.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much, Louis. And here's a tip to fully immerse yourself in the local culture. If you can book your stay off the beaten path, you can explore parts of the city you may not have expected to. The 1899 house Bed and Breakfast is nestled in Browns Edition, giving you access to great coffee shops, restaurants, and nightlife. Browns Edition is a great neighborhood to walk around, so feel free to get out and explore. There's a lot of history in this building and a personal connection to Spokane. When you stay here, you're experiencing one of the grand mansions of Spokane's past. The 1899 house is full of character and charm and is sure to give you a very memorable experience, letting you spend your trip to Spokane living like a local. For more information on the 1899 house, click on the link at weekendgetawayshow.com. Now that I've shown you where to stay, I'll show you some of my favorite things to do in Spokane when we come back on Weekend Getaways. Welcome back to Weekend Getaways. Spokane is known for its beautiful scenery. It's full of natural wonders you'll want to make sure you see while you're in town. There are many ways to see the sights of Spokane, but I wanted to show you one most people don't think about, and it's well worth the trip. Why walk when you can fly? Taking groups of 1 to 3 at a time, this is White Rabbit HeliTours. It's a unique way to explore the sights of Spokane. Flights take you across downtown, give you an upfront view of the city and the falls, or other scenic attractions. Located in the Spokane Valley, flights take off from Feltz Field. You can find them on the first floor of the terminal building. Just follow the White Rabbit. The views from above are spectacular. The Heli Tour gives you a chance to sit back and float above the city while you enjoy the wonders of Spokane. Tours are available from Memorial Day to Labor Day. One site to be sure to check out, especially in the early spring and through the summer, are the Spokane Falls. The water levels are high and the falls are especially powerful. This is one sight you don't see every day and won't soon forget. I'm with Alan Bly, the owner of White Rabbit HeliTours. So what can people expect to see on the tours?
Well, on our downtown tour, we depart here at the airport. We head out over downtown. We fly by St. John's Cathedral. We've got a Gothic cathedral here in Spokane. And then we spend quite a bit of time over downtown. You see the city skyline, Spokane River, the waterfalls, our clock tower. And then on the way back, we loop back around over Gonzaga University and our university district. Some beautiful old buildings, lots of green space. It's gorgeous.
So what are some of the more interesting destinations you get to show people?
You know, for me, it's more about the experience than what we see on a tour. That sense of wonder and awe that people get the first time we pick the helicopter up into a hover and they realize they're as close to a magic carpet ride as they're ever going to get. And I really love it when I get people in the helicopter who are a little afraid to fly and see the white knuckles when we take off, and I give them a nice smooth ride, and by the time they get back, they're smiling and they want to go up again.
So what are your different tour options?
We have 3 basic tours. There's the downtown tour, which we just talked about, takes us over downtown. We have a sunset tour, which flies the same basic route, but we do it right at sunset. Typically we get couples on that one. We've already done several proposals. And the third option is a 30-minute custom tour option. And at that point, the helicopter is yours for 30 minutes, and we'll take you wherever you want to go.
Well, thank you so much, Alan. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Soaring over downtown really shows off some spectacular views of the Lilac City and well-known landmarks like Riverfront Park, St. John's Cathedral on the South Hill, and the Gonzaga campus. From takeoff to touchdown, Alan and the crew at White Rabbit HeliTours really know how to take care of you and your group and make sure you have the ultimate flying experience. This is one of the best ways to take in many of the sights of Spokane. Make sure to bring your camera so you can capture every beautiful moment. It's one of my favorite things to do in Spokane. No matter what time of year, there's always something new to see. For more information on White Rabbit HeliTours, click on the link at weekendgetawayshow.com. Coming up next, I'll show you where to get some of Spokane's best beer and wine. We'll be right back on Weekend Getaways. Spokane is full of great scenery. We've already shown you a few places, but now here's another that not only is a great vantage point overlooking the city, but it's also home to some fantastic local wine. Their Cliff House Estate is at the very top of Fruit Hill Road. This is Arbor Crest. Take a trip right outside of town and meander around the enchanting grounds with a sumptuous glass of wine. The views of Spokane are beyond comparison, and the Hilltop Estate, built in 1924 by Royal Newton Riblet, is a National Historic Landmark and still holds every bit of elegance. I'm with Jim Van Lobensel's, and he's the general manager here at Arbor Crest. So Jim, you're gonna walk us through a tasting of your current creations. So what do we have?
Well, the great news is we have a lot of great wines to choose from, starting with our Sauvignon Blanc. It's just a light, crisp wine, and we made it from day one. The next wine we have is our Chardonnay. This is a stainless steel chard, something that our winemaker has done, my wife, since the beginning of her winemaking time. The next wine is our Avancino, and it's a tribute to my wife's mother. It's called Grand Reserve, and it's a Tuscan blend of Sangiovese and Cabernet. And our final wine, Cliff House Red, it's a tribute to our Cliff House property.
So what's your favorite, and what do you think we should start with?
One of my favorites is our Avancino.
Well, awesome. I will go ahead and I will start with that. And after I finish that, I'm gonna walk around and explore some of the rest of the grounds.
Sounds great.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Arbor Crest is a great place to hang out and have a nice glass of wine, or two. For more information, visit our page at weekendgetawayshow.com and click on the link for Arbor Crest. Craft brewing is blowing up across the nation. It's the highest total since the 1880s, creating a different local flavor everywhere you go. While you're out, why not try something new and maybe even find your next favorite brew? When you're in Spokane, check out a brewery that's nestled in a fun little neighborhood. It opened its giant garage door to the public in 2014. This is Perry Street Brewing. Offering up a full Northwest feel with authentic timbers on the wall and an outdoor bar top made from a floating dock. Perry Street Brewing is family friendly and offers up a rotating tap along with a list of local wines and non-alcoholic options. Great for when you're out beer tasting to help satisfy everyone on your adventure. Ben's the owner here at Perry Street Brewing, and he's well versed in all the different flavors. Okay, can you tell me a little bit about the different varieties you guys brew?
Yeah, so we have 9 different varieties on at any given time. We do about 25 to 30 throughout the year, usually seasonals, Northwest favorites, and then we do crazy experimental stuff, as you'll taste here. Barley wine, big 10.2% beer.
Let's dive right in. What should we start with?
Oh, definitely the Kumquat IPA.
Okay. That's yummy. I could definitely drink a few of these.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ben.
Thanks.
To find out more about Perry Street Brewing, click on the link at weekendgetawayshow.com. Stick with us and I'll take you to a couple of my favorite spots in Spokane. We'll be right back on Weekend Getaways. Welcome back to Weekend Getaways. I've shown you some of the beautiful scenery here in Spokane, but now it's time to check out my favorite part of every trip, the food. I'm going to show you some of my favorite spots in Spokane, where they're making homemade soup from scratch and where they use local organic ingredients in their seasonal menu. Right in the heart of downtown on North Howard Street is one of the best kept secrets Spokane has to offer. This is Soulful Soups and Spirits Lounge. Soulful Soups makes 5 to 7 varieties fresh every day. And with over 100 soup recipes, you'll always find something new. Lauren's the owner, she's the mastermind behind all the flavors. What are we making today?
So today we made smoked salmon chowder. We also had Moroccan lentil, which is vegan, tomato basil and beer cheese. And then we also did a chickpea with spinach and onions and mushrooms.
So do you make your soups in the morning or do you cook them throughout the day? What's your process?
We prep soups in the evening, the night before. and then we put them on the stove in the morning.
My favorite is the tomato basil. It has an amazing texture, but what really tops it off is the beer bread.
Yeah, we hear that a lot. So each loaf is handmade. We do have our little secret, which is brown ale that we pour in. It's the only liquid, in fact, that we add to the dry ingredients.
Soulful Soups is great to stop in during the day for a quick bite, or if you have more time, stop in the evening for some soup and wash it down with your favorite cocktail. Personally, I'm a fan of bourbon, but they have a full bar for whatever your heart may desire. For more information on Soulful Soups and Spirits, click on the link at weekendgetawayshow.com. For a unique menu inspired by the seasons, I'm going to take you up on the South Hill of Spokane, where they're using fresh local ingredients in their signature dishes. This is Luna. This quaint restaurant has been serving the South Hill demand since 1992. Luna has a warm, inviting atmosphere, but what really makes it special is the commitment to using local, sustainable ingredients. They grow fresh herbs and produce, bake their bread and pastries fresh daily, and with their dedication to the farmers of the Northwest, they're truly garden to table. I'm here with Joe, the executive chef of Luna. Can you tell me a little bit about why using local ingredients is so important to Luna?
Using local ingredients is very important to us because we want to reconnect with our community. You know, Luna was founded as a neighborhood restaurant, and we want to continue to be that restaurant. We're getting produce from a local farm, but we have our bakery and our bread comes right from us. That means a lot, being local.
Thanks, Joe. Stop by for a relaxed weekend brunch. If you're into mimosas, we're both in luck. They serve them by the pitcher. And if you're in the mood for something sweet, try the Madeleines. They serve them with chocolate crémeux. If your day is filled with activities and you swing by a little later, they have an elevated dinner menu that varies with the seasons. So you're always guaranteed a fresh take on dining out. For more information, click on the link at weekendgetawayshow.com. We'll be right back with more Weekend Getaways. Spokane has some amazing sights to see, from the beautiful natural scenery to the historic buildings that bring heart to the city. I found there's a little bit of something for everyone, whether you're looking to walk through nature or to entice your taste buds with an entire weekend of culinary treats. I've only shown you a small sample of the things that make Spokane a great short weekend vacation. Or stay a little longer and enjoy a bit of everything. That's all for this trip, but we have plenty of more stops along the way. Weekend Getaways will take you with us as we explore the best places to pack in some fun in just a few days, showing you great ideas of where to stay, what to do, and where to eat. We'll see you next time on Weekend Getaways.
Hugs! Hugs are for you.
No, I don't know.
My arms are out. They're for you. Can you do that? Can you do that one more time? Can you show us the hug?
I can't.
How does the hug go?
I can't breathe. Oh, it hurts. Oh. Okay. Let's do this again. Oh, we're just getting silly. That makes me giggle. I'm going to take you up on the South Hill of Spokane. That was beautiful. What are you talking about?